The sea holds secrets. Every wave tells a story. Pull up a seat, feel the roll of the deck, and join us for another captivating chapter of Tales from the Ship. I'm Captain Dan, as always to my left, First Mate Steph.
Ahoy!
And joining us today on the bridge is Trish and Wayne.
Ahoy!
Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Yes. So, first thing first, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do? And, cruise history.
My name is Wayne, and I have been on about 50 cruises with my lovely wife here beside me. My first career was air traffic control, and now I am an airspace manager for the Eastern Range for all our rocket launches.
That's awesome. And Trish?
I've been on over 50 cruises. I am a retired teacher and live right by Port Canaveral.
Makes it easy.
Makes it very easy.
Cruise Central, Florida Cruise Gang. What's your, what do you like about cruising? What draws you to it?
You don't have to do anything. There's no cleaning up. There's no deciding what you want to make for dinner. There's no really deciding where you're going. Just go with it.
No
roll
decisions.
with it and, enjoy it.
All right. 50 cruises. You've got to have one or two great stories.
Well, I know that, so one time we went on a cruise to St. Martin, and we went on a pretty unique excursion. We went to the French side, and we went to a perfume making class, and we got to make, Trish made a perfume, and I made a cologne.
Oh,
that
that's
was a
pretty cool.
unique excursion.
And we got to make it and name it.
Yes.
What'd you name it?
I don't remember. It's been a while. That was our 25th wedding anniversary.
Now, is this every perfume is unique? Do you know if you come up with an absolute banger, do they keep that mixture and then sell it to people because it's really good?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You write down all of your ingredients and the number of drops, and then they gave it to us. So,
all right.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So you do give them the recipe?
No, they give it to you. You're writing down as you go. They don't keep it.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like fun. I want to do that.
It's called, what was it
do
called?
that too.
Tijan.
Tijan, yeah.
Tijan on
Yeah.
St. Martin. If you're ever in St. Martin and you want to smell great. Is it? I wonder if it's still there. How long ago was
Yes. 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
13.
But it is still there.
And you would know.
I get their emails, yes.
All right, radical. This is kind of an open conversation about cruise kind of stuff.
I think one of our funnest excursions we went on was in Cozumel. We went to Playa Mia, and we did a Mexican cooking class. And the chef that was running it was really funny. And so we had a lot of fun cooking, drinking, and then afterwards we got to eat what we made, and it was really good.
What else have we done? We've done segways in St. Juan.
That was fun as well. Segways in
St. Juan. San Juan. We've done
Translation.
horseback riding in St. Martin.
Yes. Yep.
We were there with you. Crew for posterity. Wayne and Trish are my in-laws, Stephanie's parents.
What else have we've done?
We did the cooking class with you.
Yeah, we've done it by ourselves first.
Yes.
And then with you guys.
Yeah, that recommendation was a banger.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah,
It was my first cruise.
gosh.
Let's see.
We've done trolley rides. We've done art classes. We
did a horse-drawn carriage in Nassau. That was interesting. We had a good driver, though, because he was telling us the history as we went along. And so it was a nice little, about a half-hour ride around town. And we got to learn a bunch of stuff about Nassau, as opposed to apparently someone else that I talked to on that cruise. Their horse-drawn carriage driver just talked about the women on the side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's your favorite port?
Well, it used to be Costa Maya because we used to go to Tropicante and get some beers. Mom would get a nice massage.
On the
And,
beach.
on the beach. And the food was really good. We had really good service, and we really liked the place. But it has since closed. So I'm not sure if I'd still want to go back to Costa Maya as much now.
And that port area is super busy now.
Yeah.
Let's see, Grand Cayman was pretty. Not our favorite, but it was really pretty there.
Grand Cayman was like really modern city.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there the one time, but it was like a coastal built up city with what are they called? Wild chickens just walking around in the streets. It
Yep.
was a really cool juxtaposition.
What was the one we did, the train ride?
St. Kitts.
St. Kitts. Yeah, the train ride was really fun because it was open air on the top, so took us all around.
It was interesting. People were like waiting for the train to come by and like waving to us as we went by. But, after about the fifth town, they all look the same.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're big fans of the new port at Puerto Plata.
Yes, Taino Bay at Puerto Plata is awesome.
We haven't been to that one yet.
No, we haven't.
It's beautiful.
They have a lazy river. It's free. You just go get a tube if there's one available and just float around. It's not a swim up bar, but the water beach tapers right up to the bar. It's under a cabana. There's a whole bunch of beach chairs. The pool is very nice. And if you happen to be lucky enough to go there on a cruise that is adults only or a smaller cruise ship, it's very not super busy. So it's a lot of fun because that dock only has room for one or maybe two ships.
Maybe two.
It's a straight out dock, so you could go one on either side maybe. I'm not sure. But I'm a big fan of Puerto Plata because it's also a fairly modern city and you can walk around. Everybody's really friendly.
Cigar there once. I rolled my own cigar.
Very cool.
Very small cigar shop.
I also had the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in Puerto Plata in June.
See, now you're speaking my language.
It was wonderful. But it was hot coffee in June in the Dominican Republic, and I didn't care. It was great.
I think one of our worst ports we ever went to was Progreso, Mexico. And
But that was a
It was-
memory.
it was a very long pier to walk down, and then we got there, and there was no real port area. They had thrown up some temporary coverings, and so there was the typical trinket market there. But right across the street was raw meat hanging in the butcher shop, and it was not refrigerated. We took an open air bus ride for $2 a person. And at one point, we had to duck because the power lines were going to hit us if we didn't duck.
Yeah, we were going to get clotheslined by power lines.
Yes. Yeah. But we did, I think, buy a nice Mexican pottery bowl while we were there.
We did after she called you a mean man for trying to bargain with her. She still sold it to you for what you
Yes.
wanted, but she called you a mean man.
Listen, I've seen Wayne bargain. That's not entirely uncalled for.
There you go.
He's a savage.
Yes. But we got the beautiful bowl for $20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think some ships still go there. I think Disney actually may go there on occasion, which was
A couple of, I don't remember what lines, but they definitely do still visit there.
yeah.
It's
There was,
probably built up a little bit more now.
maybe there was nothing there when we went.
So here's a fun question. Guilty pleasure on a cruise, because most of us, myself at least, I'm kind of a different person. I lean more into my vacation self when I'm on a ship. Anything that when you get on a cruise ship you just lean more into, that when you're on shore you're just like, I'm gonna keep that one, keep that parked.
Well, for me, I become what we dub the passenger princess. I don't think for myself. I don't lead anywhere. I just follow the crowd.
Just sharing the brain cell.
Sharing the brain cell. I am a lemming. So don't walk off the edge of the ship because I'll go with you.
It's a I have a friend on shore that you guys know who, when he goes cruising with us, he wants to do exactly that. It's like, I think too much on a daily basis, so whatever you do, I'm gonna do. So do fun stuff.
There you go.
Can't really think of anything. I don't know. I mean, I think maybe. Well, it used to be like eating more. You know, it was like, oh, it's a buffet. You can have all this food, and now it's like, oh yeah, it's a buffet, and it's the same crap that we've had on all these cruises. So this one is unique. So I just had an ice cream cone, so that's not something I usually have at home, and I'll probably have another one because it was really good. And
Same. Cruises usually go
that's true because there's
a gambling ship to go play craps.
He had fun with you guys last night
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
Gambling.
Yeah, it's. I mean, aside from the scratch offs, the only gambling you do is on a cruise ship.
Don't talk about those.
You want to talk about scratch offs?
They're on land. They're not real.
yeah, I can't really think of.
I
I
mean,
mean, we don't really go to shows, so it's not like, hey, we're going to shows. You know, that something that we don't do back home. But I don't know. We certainly enjoyed trivia. You know.
Yeah, trivia
That's-
is a lot of fun. I don't ever get people to do trivia with me, so I enjoy having people do trivia with
We
me.
should have won.
Couldn't
We
win
should've.
both
We should have
times.
won.
for what it's worth, we also do have quite a few options of trivia on shore that we could do.
We could do that.
Yes.
Don't do
We
yes.
should do that because
We
we
could
were
get
good.
together and do trivia. Land-based trivia, I will say, is more difficult than cruise ship-based trivia, in my experience.
And I've only done it on a cruise, so
Yeah, they do. They go deep with the general knowledge questions
Makes sense.
in land-based trivia.
but advice to all: if you're going to do trivia and you say you know the topic, know the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always try to be that person if I'm with a bigger group. I try to just be the last, like, hey, we need one more person because 6 heads is better than 5, but you can only have 6. I try to be that person who's like, okay, but I'm only gonna know that one question that nobody else knows.
Mhm.
Everything else I will be useless for, so you better know everything. That's not true. I have a plethora of useless knowledge in my head, but I
You're just
want to
like
set
your father-in-law.
expectations low. Oh, trivia. We should have won.
We should have won.
There's still more time.
That's okay. I still got my espresso martini. I just had to pay for it.
There you go.
Well, any other interesting cruise factoids, stories, or recommendations? I like that you have a recommendation for cruisers. Those with experience such as yourself could probably
Some of the things to bring: hooks, magnetic hooks.
Yeah, all the cabin walls are metal, so magnetic hooks are great.
take notes, crew.
Yep. So we hang magnetic hooks, and we have our hats, his sunglasses, our bags, things hanging from the hooks, so it doesn't take up floor space.
We always bring Ziploc bags along for wet stuff at the end of the cruise, so you can pack your wet stuff in a Ziploc bag.
That's smart.
It is clever.
I've been
Ask
on
for
a lot of
extra
cruises.
pillows the day you board,
And ice.
and ice.
Oh yes, yes, that's one I use all the time. Thanks to you guys. Have the room steward just fill the bucket of ice every day, and then when you get back to your room at 2 or 3 in the morning and you're incredibly drunk,
You have cold water.
you have ice cold water that you didn't have to remember.
Yep.
And-
Invaluable.
Lysol for the bathroom. Makes things way more acceptable.
It's true. The vent fans are always on, but they do not move a lot of volume.
I mean,
Smart.
he has the benefit of the fact that I can't smell anything.
That's true.
So, yep. So
That is a benefit. Don't you
Yes.
wish you had that sometimes, Steph?
No.
No?
No.
No. Just dealing with the bombs every now and again is
I just
worth the trade-off to smell
Walk
pretty
away.
things.
It's easy.
Yeah, unless you're trapped. Remember that one time that we couldn't roll the windows down in your car,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
a friend of ours was sitting in the back seat, and he just kept shitting himself.
Well, there you go.
Just farting a lot.
Yeah.
I think I know who that friend is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We offered to stop at a rest area multiple times. He's like, no, I'm fine. Get past the rest area. Rip.
But we couldn't put our windows down because they'd just been tinted.
Ah,
That's terrible.
It was.
Let's see what else. Before you go, before you book, go to YouTube and look at videos, see reviews from other people that have been on the ship. That's a good way to decide, if you want to go on that ship or not, what features it has. So right now we're on the Valiant Lady, and it's a kid-free area. The vibe is great, but it is not like there's no slides. Pool areas are small and pretty populated on the sea day, but there's plenty of places to go around the ship and do things. So it's been great so far. We're like 24 hours into our first time on Virgin, and so far I think we're both really liking it.
mm-hmm. Also, try to book with a travel agent rather than through the cruise line. You get extra onboard credits. They will guide you with a little more impartiality than the actual cruise line.
That is a good point. And you don't pay anymore. The commission is based into the price.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, it's nothing but perks.
shameless plug opportunity. This podcast is sponsored by Starboard and Sunshine Vacations.
Anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
Well then, with that said, that's gonna do it for this episode of Tales from the Ship. Big thanks to our guests, Trish and Wayne. We really appreciate you for coming on, and we appreciate you, crew, for tuning in. Until next time, calm seas and clear skies.